So I don't know how many of you have seen prior videos, but our 15, maybe 16-year-old cat, Smokey Joe, is passing. And it's been tough on a lot of us. He's going from the basement to the heat and vent, and we just are keeping track of him at this point. I know a lot of people think that animals need to go to the vet to be put down, but here in our house, we give our animals space, especially cats. Cats generally don't inform us of when they're passing. They just do their thing. And Smokey's been with us since another one of our cats passed away. He was living under the neighbor's garage. Well, not his garage, it was actually his barn. And he was best friends with one of our other cats named Sammy. And Sammy ended up getting hit by a car, and my daughter found him, and it was a very, 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 very bad experience for her. My dog Delilah, who's now passed on, it's a very hard video, but Smokey's been with us at least 11 years now. And he was, yes, Panty Bear. There's a Panty Bear. She's meowing at me. She's unaware of what's going on because she don't go downstairs at all. She stays up in our suite. But anyway, Smokey Joe, Smokey Jojo as we call him, he's not eating, and he's doing what humans do when they pass, and it's common. We've had tons of cats. You know, I'm in my 40s. We've always had cats. At least 4 or 5 cats kicking around the house. I mean, right now we got 8, maybe 10. Actually 10 because we just had a litter. But he's doing what cats do, kind of, sort of. He's kind of abnormal. When Sammy was passing, he was underneath of our car, mournful. That's how we found him. He was mourning. He was crying. He was just, So, you know, we did our due diligence to see if we could find the owner. And there was nobody responding to social media. The neighbor said that he'd been living under his barn for at least 6 months. So we took him in. And we've had him since. But he's not really doing a normal cat death. Normally cats will go and hide. Yes, Pandy. I know. Pandy Bear is 5 or 6. She's somewhere around there. And she's in here. She knows that I'm a little distraught. I know, so it's okay. Don't worry. Turn it around so you can little Pandy Bears. Yeah, there she is. Pandy Bears. But we've been doing everything to keep them comfortable. We have blankets in various places laid out for him. Especially by the heat and vent. He was laying on the heat and vent. And we put his favorite blanket right next to it. But he's been going down in our basement. And he's been coming up and laying on his blanket next to the heat and vent. He's just, all the signs are there. And, I mean, you can look them up. But most cats usually go off in privacy and pass. But he doesn't want to be alone, apparently. And we have done everything to keep around the clock somebody there with him to the best that we can. So there hasn't been really any shorts. I did do a short the other day of Emmy and Daddy talking because we had to go do Christmas with Auntie Ange. We love you, Auntie Ange. And thank you so much for your Christmas presents. They were amazing. But yeah. So we're glad that he made it to the new year. We don't exactly know his age. We just know he's been with us 11 years. 11 years for a cat. I know a lot of people are like, oh, cats live to be 18. Yeah, well, he's an outside cat. We have a cat door. He can come in and out as he pleases. But outside cats don't normally live as long as indoor cats. That's just a common thing. Hi, Pandy. Almost a Pandy. There she is. There's Pandy Bears. Pandy Bears. Yeah, we're over here by her food dishes. Panda. We love you, pandas. So that's why there hasn't been much going on. We've been dealing with this for a couple of days. We don't know how much longer we have with him, so I'm just trying to give him as much attention and clean area and comfort as I can. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of backlash, like, you should bring him to the hospital and have him put down. No. I'm sorry. But cats are a lot different than dogs. I mean, if he was in a lot of pain, I would do it. Yes, I would bring him, but he's not. We pet him. He's happy. He's Smokey. We pat him and he's not showing pain. He's not showing discomfort. He's passing in a normal fashion for either human or animal. We love him, yes we do. And like I said, if he was in pain, I'd in a heartbeat. If I went to pat him and he was snapping or showing signs of pain, I would definitely bring him to get some care or put down, as a lot of people like to put it. But he's not. He's just old. He's an old cat. I mean, my Soxus is 14. And that's how old Sammy was. Or would be, because they were twins. They were twin cats. But if he was showing signs of discomfort and aggravation and anything like that, I would. But he's passing comfortably. He's happy in his home. We do have pain meds for him if he needs them. But he's not showing any signs of discomfort. He's just happily laying there and enjoying his loves. And a lot of people don't understand that. I love him so much. He's been a part of my life for a long time. I don't even really know what to say at this point, but I'm just letting you know that this is an update as to why there really hasn't been any shorts going on in our time. It's because we are catering to Smokey. He deserves this. He's been a really good cat. He's just been a really good cat. And when he goes, we are all going to be saddened, and he is going to go out and be buried with Sammy, his best friend. So, backlash all you want. I don't care. I'm just trying to, reach out and let people know that there is a natural part of life that not every animal needs to go and be put down. They're not home. They're like humans. Humans want to be home, where they're loved and all their loved ones can be with them. And he will be. He is, when the time comes, he will know that he's loved, and he will have a warm spot to lay down and rest in peace.